Yes, indeed. You know what this is? We're in the 2DopeMarks arena, which means you're here for 2DopeMarks, the home for pro wrestling hot takes from two men who give you the countrified version of your boys, Paulie Dangerously and good old Jim Ross. But you know what? It's Versace season. It's title belt season. It is celebrating all the Black Queen season. That's right. Evolution was Saturday. Well, sorry, Sunday. And after a long week of pro wrestling, long weekend of pro wrestling, we are here to say Naomi did the damn thing. So whenever somebody in terms of Black wrestling decides to do something prolific, historic, monumental, amazing, evolutionary, that is, we got to break out the good Sachi, out of belt, got to be swinging and banging, shining and glistening. Forgive me, I didn't even properly introduce myself. I'm Brando, by the way. That's D. I got a little bit excited. I told a friend of ours that I'd be real ignorant tonight in the name of Naomi winning the women's world title Sunday at Evolution. And sure enough, I get ignorant. You have to get ignorant because you have to celebrate queens, man. You have to celebrate 1/3 a braid of our lives doing the damn thing a whole month early. Now, we said that Naomi's gonna cash in on Jade at SummerSlam. J.R. Bang, aka Bang Be Knowing, was like, yo, what if Naomi cash in on Beyonce weekend? And sure enough, Naomi did the thing on Beyonce weekend. So D, typically I give you a full rundown, but you know what? We could go 90 minutes straight Naomi, but that would be doing a disservice to all the pro wrestling we watched this weekend. So we're gonna go through it all. We're gonna go through Evolution, Saturday night's main event, Raw this past Monday, with the return of somebody fresh off PTO with a new T-shirt. We're gonna go through all in. We're gonna go try to figure out what's going on with Seth Rollins and his knee. But first and foremost, you know what we got to start this off with, man. You know what we have to start this off with. It is called Naomi did the thing on Beyonce weekend. Now, arguably, not even gonna hold you. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky have been involved in the two best women's matches, bar none, in 2025. And we got a classic of all classics to headline Evolution on Sunday night in Atlanta, Georgia. But when that music came down and that Proceed with Caution got out, you knew something amazing was going to happen. You knew something that you feeling in your soul was going to pop off. And now we have a brand new women's world champion, and we hold our gold in celebration of all things Naomi, Trinity 5-2, however you want to call it. Shout out Steph Hardy for asking a great question in the presser at Evolution. But D, I ask you this. What were your thoughts on Naomi cashing in and taking home that women's world title?
First of all, I'm still stuck with you them damn glasses on that fucking road. Ain't nobody tell you to do that.
Hey man, told you. You have to bring in all the greatness. When you see greatness, you have to partake in greatness. So I'm just basking in the glow, man. Well, I'm sorry, I'm basking in the caution tape right now.
Okay.
That's what we got to do.
You kind of threw me off. I didn't know what the hell was going on there for a second. Thought you was having a midlife crisis early.
Oh no.
Okay.
Nah, brother. We are in a perfect state of mind.
Okay.
And you understand it.
I was, I caught it. I caught everything late. I had to pretty much like cram watch it because I had things to do this weekend. But I caught it. I actually caught up with it in the middle of the EO match, EO and Rhea, and I didn't have no idea. I didn't even think it was going to happen, honestly. But when I did see it happen, it was going to happen. I didn't believe it was going to be no fake cash in. I didn't think it was going to be, she cashes in and lose. It didn't make no sense for her to do that. And especially with that damn match, how she fucked her nose up in the street fight.
Mhm.
Jade, like, she walked back in there the whole time, walked back into the ring, had it taped up and some more stuff. And you notice at the presser, she was sitting there, she was leaking the whole damn time, wiping her nose. But congratulations to somebody who left the company for the dumbass circumstances, went to TNA, won their title, came back at the Royal Rumble, and ever since she came back, it's the sky's been the limit for her. Like, everything, and I love this new reinvention of her because we've seen. I think the last time we seen Naomi as a heel was probably when she was in that trio with Sasha and was it Tamina Snuka, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like,
Team Bad. Yeah.
yeah, so I'm happy for her, man. She deserves it. This new character is doing it for her. And to be honest, with low key, for real, as far as a wrestler or a talent that has created their own brand and created their own gimmick or whatnot. Because remember, when she left the Funkadactyls, it was Team Bad. She went from Team Bad to the Glow, and the Glow was popular too. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
all these things, man. Listen, she's probably one of the greatest women superstars in WWE history, for real, because there was no Bianca without Naomi. There was no Jade without Naomi. Like, she was still a diva.
Big facts. Big
Mhm.
facts. She laid this out at Wale Mania. Like, she told us what it was going to be, and for it to literally happen, I was like, yeah, we're in a good space here. We're in a real good space here. I can't even imagine like the feeling of years of, I would say, sometimes frustration, of doubt, of question.
Mhm.
All of it swells up, and then in that moment, all of it is gone. Like, like you see clear skies and all that, and all the shit you think about. Like 3 years ago, neither one of us could imagine this could happen.
Nah, not at
Because
all.
once it seemed like it was done, it was done. And
Right.
now, sky's the
Also
limit.
too, who else would wear gear with nothing but razor blades on the bitch?
See,
I thought it was Tupac and
her.
Above the Rim. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
I mean, she does give a little bit of birdie when you think about it.
Yeah.
Uh, because her character work, and we said this numerous times on the show, it's top tier. She's literally the best character. In the women's roster, easily on the
Let
women's
me
roster, she's the best one.
let me ask you this real quick, not to cut you off. When they announced Bianca as a special guest referee, do you think that did you have an inkling that it'll be some type of interference from Bianca going either way between her or going toward Jade?
I think it was literally going to be Bianca calling it straight down the middle, and the reason why is
Mm-hmm.
because Bianca and Jade ain't spoke since this happened. They ain't spoke since February.
You saw the look they gave to each other
I
after
sure
Jay
did. I
won.
sure
Yeah,
did. You know what? That look gonna pop up again come
yeah,
SummerSlam after Jade win that belt, and it's like, you know what?
yep.
Who is likely gonna be your first real challenger? The
Uh-huh.
real challenger.
Them fingers gonna be fixed then.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Also, again, I know we gave a lot of shit on Atlanta for trying to handle a Beyonce weekend
They did
and
it though.
wrestling. They did what they almost did it.
Oh shit.
Because them raggedy heifers, word to Naomi, decided to steal from Beyonce.
Right. How you still in the
Yeah.
Beyonce music?
How? How?
And y'all motherfuckers got Jay-Z too.
Twice. They got hold twice. So again, Atlanta, you did the thing. You did what you're supposed to do in terms of evolution. You held it down. It was the most engaged American audience we got all year. You did the damn thing there. But then you decided to steal from Beyonce after you got a Jay-Z performance the day before? Come on, cuz. That's not how we do. That's not how we do.
You had to call them raggedy heifers though. God damn.
They're raggedy heifers with grass walls and hookah. It's basically Houston's cousin, except They be stealing. For real,
I
for
would
real,
at least
stealing.
I would at least call them broke scallywags or something.
Nah. They got fake. They got fake money in Atlanta, dog. I'm sorry. I mean, Usher got his own face on dollars. But we're getting off
Oh,
track
okay.
here. We're getting off track here.
They
The
got that
point
housewife.
is,
They got that housewife money. That
yeah,
housewife money.
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
although I mean, depending on how you feel about Portia Williams, she did out scam a Nigerian. That is, that's gold medal type shit if you think about it.
Portia Williams is a gem. You leave her alone. Leave her alone. She's went through a lot.
She has two. Yeah. See, now we're talking about. Point is, Atlanta did some raggedy shit this weekend. All right, they did some great shit and did some raggedy shit. But guess what? Our girl Naomi has ascended up the braid of our lives power rankings to be number one with a bullet. And then what did she do Monday? She told them raggedy heifers in the Raw locker room to get in the back of the line, and then somehow didn't talk to herself into a triple threat match with Rhea Ripley and Io Sky at SummerSlam, which all that means to me is we get another match of the year contender.
Yeah.
We get another match of the year contender, man. Look,
yeah.
By the way, with Liv Morgan being hurt also kind of said that, all right, this is who you casting in on.
Yeah. That right there, that was a hell of a curveball because we've been talking about it for weeks. The evolution build. You know what I mean? Like, what does it look like with Liv hurt? You know what I mean? And you didn't get too much of that too closer to the show. But then, I mean, I guess we could talk about it now. Like Evolution 2, like the card top to bottom for me, I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Yeah. Oh shit, the Clips are doing grinding and Ace Trumpets at the ESPYs. This rollout is crazy.
Okay.
Rock Nation put the work in on this, but this joint. Okay. Evolution 2, for my money, is the best WWE PLE of the year. That's including Mania. Like Mania has moments.
I agree.
But you talking like a top to bottom heater all the way through.
Yeah.
It's Evolution 2, dog. Like
I enjoyed that Battle Royal, man.
The Battle Royal was cool. The woman we said was gonna win won. It's Stephanie Vaquer. So we gonna get
I was mad because Lash almost made it.
She was close. She was, but then again, Lash almost made it, but at the same time, Lash got a star-making moment. Like she got stamped. She got stamped.
About fucking time.
Thank you. So I look forward to what she's gonna do on the NXT. Hopefully, at least some gold. If not, call that baby up.
What's she gonna do on NXT next Tuesday?
I mean, she in the age, cuz.
Tell her.
She in the age.
Who's she fighting? Who's she fighting?
Oh God! All right. So I'm jealous. I'm not gonna be home to see this in person. I'm jealous that I'm not gonna be home to see this in person. It is Lash Legend versus Jada Parker, 1-on-1. The match of the week. I will also say that if the results of August 2nd or 3rd occur the way we think they're gonna occur, it's gonna be Naomi versus Stephanie Vaquer for the women's world title at Clash in Paris. And D, what did I text you? What that match would be?
Let me go back because memories are old and stuff like that. Don't say nothing. Put the elevator music on real quick.
Do.
I didn't actually want you to do it. Just say it, okay?
Do. You want me to say it?
Yeah, just say it.
It is going to be the most athletic title match.
Yes.
In WWE history.
Yes.
That's the easy way I can frame this. It is going to be the most athletic title match in WWE history. Keep Booker. We might have to fly Booker T and we might have to fly Booker T in just for this.
Booker T might need an edible or something to calm his ass down after that damn match.
Absolutely. But you know what? The fact they started the night off, the night kicked off in fire fashion with the women's triple threat match for the women's IC title. Like Becky, Lyra, Bailey cooked. The finish. Like that again. Yeah. I've seen some roll-ups, but the way Becky took momentum, After that Rose plant, yeah, dog. Yeah. I look, and then we got a fire 2 out of 3 falls match the very next night.
Yeah, I was surprised they let Lyra win, but I'm happy they did though.
Yeah, I
That's
mean we had to get a rubber match.
But Pam know how to do business, man.
Pam is the vet in that room. She the vet in the locker room. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. She the vet in the locker room. So therefore, like I want Pam to have her things and have her moments, but also, like you said, she no business. So if you think about it, between Evolution 2 and the first hour of Raw, it was 4 hours, damn near uninterrupted, focused on the women's divisions across the entire WWE landscape. Like that
literally is that they prove literally that they have the best women's roster in wrestling, without question. And think about this. Think about this. When you see, say WrestleMania comes up, right? And you see the night before WrestleMania, the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Let's be real. You know, the person that wins that usually gets, you know, a little bit of a rocket or whatever, but it's kind of much a filler for all the wrestlers that's not on the show. But you seen every woman so pay attention to this. Every woman in that battle royal had an entrance, music and all. They put some respect on all of them, and every woman was entertaining. From the Chelsea Greens to the Jada Parkers to the Lash Legends to the Stephanie Vicarious to the Julias, you know what I mean? Into the Mia Yim. Everybody played an integral part in that match, and it was fantastic.
It was. I can't say enough about that entire card. The no holds barred match. Are we done talking shit about Jade not being able to wrestle? Are we done with this? I hope we are. I hope. Well, no, I know you and I have been done.
I'm over it.
But our musty brethren over there in the internet wrestling community, mouth breathers, people that don't be really buying tickets and going to shows, you know, people that just be like doing the whole keyboard warrior shit.
I hope they done. Ass in rainwater.
Not even rainwater, my dog. They don't even wash their ass in rainwater. They wash their ass with a runoff from the sewers and sewages. Don't even wash their ankles when they in the shower and the water's already coming down for them, dog.
When they take their sock off, it's just stiff like iron and bull.
Crunchy sock, man. Crunchy sock. I almost said the word. Crunchy sock.
I told you that's
crunchy sock. That's your job. That's your job. Crunchy sock job. So yeah, no. Evolution 2 delivered to the point where Big E was raving about it. Jackie Redmond was in full-blown fan mode. Shout out to Jackie Redmond. She did shout out to Pop. Shout out to Jackie Redmond. And it don't need to be another 7 years before we get Evolution 2.
Bro, I was about to say the same thing. I was just about to say the same thing. Run that bitch back next year.
Dog, bitch back next year. You running shows in Saudi. You running shows in Perth. You mean to tell me we know that
motherfucker. Look, we know that bitch ain't gonna be in no damn Saudi.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no! No, there's no possible way.
Ain't enough fabric for all them damn costumes. They covering up every goddamn thing.
That's why it begins Stephanie Vicarious and Naomi / Io Scott / Rhea Ripley in Paris and not Saudi. So Saturday, WWE also gave a Saturday night's main event. Goldberg versus Gunther. We're not getting into that. Congratulations on Bill having his last match, and also Bret Hart for being in the Peacock truck to pull his retirement speech short. You know, that happened.
Thank God. The excellence of execution. He executed.
We did get a setup for Jelly Roll and Randy Orton versus Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre, which, I mean, look, Jelly Roll got to prove otherwise to me about his. I know he say he's training, he putting in the work, but until I see it, you know what I'm saying? I don't really care.
The match gonna be Jelly Roll gonna hit an RK on one of them motherfuckers, probably Logan Paul, and that's gonna be the end of that. I hear voices.
Yeah. Now, mind you, like if this was the SummerSlam in Nashville, yeah, that thing gonna sell out. Like that would have been perfect. Then what was the third? Oh yeah, then we had Jimmy versus Solo for the US title, which ended in shenanigans, which we would expect for a Solo
Give
Sikoa
Big
US
Jim
title
a
reign.
fucking title. Everybody got a title except for Big Jim.
What my dear friend is explaining to the people is everybody in that family got a picture with Triple H except Jim. His wife
Get
got
Jim a picture with Triple H. I want Triple H pointing too. Point to Big Jim.
Yeah, I mean
that's
basically
gonna be. I'm gonna start the campaign. Big Jim need a title though.
I mean, hell, we were campaigning for Big Jim to get the US title before Solo got it, and he was like, "Well, hey, brother, that's Solo." Sorry, before our good friend, the former heavyweight champion Jacob Fatu had it, which is probably going to lead to a rematch between Jacob and Solo at SummerSlam because boy, they making Jacob Fatu the number one babyface in the company, having him run up on everybody and throw down in a shiesty at first.
First shiesty?
Yes, he came out in the first shiesty. I don't know if he was cripping or what, because that family tend to be
Did you see my text message about Jacob the other day?
Yes. We didn't know last week. We did not speak about Jacob Fatu and Rikishi's new song, in which Jacob Fatu reverted back to his MLW days and said the N-word plenty of times.
Yeah, you don't do that. You ain't no. That's not right now.
Nah,
Mm-mm.
that's
just because you invited to the cookout don't mean you can say that word.
Yeah. There are certain things where I'm like, all right, bro, just pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. There will be a whole conversation about our good Samoan friends and Black culture. That's for a whole nother pod.
Yeah,
if we get serious, whole nother day.
Yeah.
But that's not it. That's not today.
You can't do that, big dog. No.
Okay. No, not that one. Not that one, Jacob. Not that. Not that one.
Mm-mm.
But the main takeaway from Saturday night's main event wasn't the main event. It was one Seth Rollins. And pretty sure if you've seen Seth Rollins attempted a springboard moonsault at that. And instead of landing on his belly like he normally does, he landed on his foot. He landed on his knee, the same knee that he busted up in 2015 when he was in that tables match.
Trying to powerbomb Kane fat ass.
Yes. So when he was doing that, he was on the Rich Eisen's show today to kind of give an update. It's his first, public comments. Paul Heyman said, "Hey, long as I say, Seth Rollins is still the Money in the Bank holder. Like he got he got till next June to let go of that briefcase." So Seth, spoke on Rich Eisen. He was a guest host today, and he explaining to TJ, one half of the no contest wrestling pod, and the others in the room. He says, and I quote, "When I landed, I felt my knee kind of pop and buckle. Monday I was in Birmingham, Alabama, where our specialists were at. And if you know Birmingham, the main specialist of all specialists is James Andrews. And if you're going to see James Andrews, it's not good.
It's not good at all.
It's not good." So Rollins continued, "We took a look at the knee through imaging. It was a little too swollen. So we'll take another look, hopefully in a week or two, so that we can get a firm diagnosis and go from there. I'm not a doctor, but I know my body. And what I feel is that this is going to have me out for an extended period of time."
So from my football days, I had a couple of nice little knee injuries, and one pretty much I blew my knee out. And so I kind of feel like, I mean, I ain't no doctor either, but if you go, the prognosis when you go see James Andrews, it's automatically an ACL or patella tendon, or I mean, not necessarily patella tendon, but ACL, meniscus, MCL, PCL, whatnot. For him to say it's kind of swollen to see it's kind of too swollen to see the image. I'm probably alluding to, it's probably like I'll probably say maybe slight tear somewhere. Some ACLs you don't need full surgery. But if it's buckling, and I can tell you when I first tore my shit and I planted, I heard pop and it buckled from the. It's no security. Like, yeah. So hopefully it's not nothing that serious, because I will say, in the last time he was out, he missed WrestleMania.
Yep.
And hopefully, he was on a hell of a run. So hopefully, things will work itself out.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
and he spoke to that while on Rich Eisen show today. I think where the community at large, you and I both, when you see somebody have an injury like that, and basically once
Mhm.
you start watching people in ring or like even in sports, almost like the Achilles, right? Like you know exactly what to look for when the Achilles is popping.
Right.
When you see that
Right.
ripple, it's like you know exactly what that is, right? So
Right.
when he jumped and he jumped up. I was like, okay, this is a little weird because like that is literally like you land on something, you're like, yeah, okay, something stop hit.
Yeah.
I
It's like
think,
it's pretty much a pop and a shift. That's
yeah, and I
exactly what it
think
feels like.
I think with Seth is that he's had so many different knee injuries, right?
Hmm.
ACL tear, meniscus tear,
Hmm.
um, a lot of things that, in especially terms of his style. And I was having a conversation with some of my folks in the Everything is Wrestling group chat, and basically was like, would Seth have to change his style in ring to prevent him from getting these knee injuries? Like, say,
That's what Austin did. Austin changed. Austin was a pure wrestler when he came. When he transitioned from Stunning Steve Austin from WCW, creating those promos in
mhm,
ECW, and to the Ringmaster, he was a technical wrestler. But then once he hurt his neck, he said he had to change his style to become a brawler. So
mhm,
we know that Seth is probably one of the more athletic talents in WWE. Strength wise, flying around, quickness. You know, he just might have to at least uh further his career. Like, at this point, you can't do no Phoenix splashes no more and land on two knees, big dog, every night. It
nah,
ain't gonna
nah,
work like that.
nah. And the amount of times he's done that spot, but it's not necessarily like gone through all the way in terms of him hitting it. Yeah, I think, and also people are like speculating, like, oh, this injury, quote unquote, is him covering for another injury. And I'm like, let's hold on. Let's make this make sense for a second. So if I am hurt, you mean to tell me I'm gonna put my body at risk to feign another injury to cover up for the real injury?
That makes no sense.
What sense does that make?
That
What
makes no
sense does
s-
that
that
make?
makes no
What
damn
energy
sense
does
at
that give?
all.
And I think the reason why people are going with that
Nothing.
is because of how many times people have been like fooled by things. And you know the shit going on in the world. People want to believe conspiracy. They want to believe, you know what I'm saying, the out there thing instead of the thing that's right there in their face. That man been wrestling, been cool, and basically the way he looked at Paul Heyman, he was like, yo, dog, nah, this is different. And that's why they went and, they took that match
Hey, but
home real goddamn quick.
shout out to the ref, shout out to Heyman, shout out to LA Knight for taking the match home real quick and just getting it over with. Because
Mhm.
they would hate you would hate to be on NBC and you throw the X up.
Yeah, yeah, you don't
Thank
want
you.
that. You don't want that. And for all intents and purposes, Seth Rollins' future is he's going to be back. He's likely still going to
Mhm.
cash in the Money in the Bank. It just won't be happening at SummerSlam.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure when when Roman Reigns, before he's like, all right, fine, I'm coming back for towards SummerSlam. I'm pretty sure Seth called him and he saw his number on his phone down. He's like, God damn it. I was cooling, getting ready to film Street Fighter,
Uh-huh.
getting ready must say, for this
And
other movie I just finished with Kiki Palmer that's about to drop on Amazon in a couple weeks.
he's
And
like, here
here
you
you go.
go.
Here you go. I can't even enjoy
Bruh.
my post mania PTO. I had a good 5 months. I probably have another set of twins on the way, dog. And now look at you.
Right, right,
Now
right.
look at you. Now look at you. So again, Seth is gonna be fine. Seth is
Yeah.
gonna be fine because the way the WWE works, dog, they pivoted. That's why Monday was Braun Breaker in a full-blown showcase mode.
Dude. That shit, like, I was happy for that.
Yeah, yeah. Now, do I wish his fight forever counterpart from NXT would get the same type of love. Yes, but again, it's neither here nor there. Neither here nor there, because I said last week that I want Carmelo Hayes to be the guy on SmackDown, whether it be the workhorse, whether it be the guy that you go ahead and say, this is going to be the one come 2026. I want that for him. But Braun Breaker had his moment. Braun Breaker went through Penta. He went through Jey Uso. He ran up on our esteemed CM Punk. And we already knew what that was going to be. Sure enough, it was what it was. So therefore, hey, man, this is our I told you so. We told you so. We told you it was getting Gunther versus CM Punk at SummerSlam. Now, I don't know how long this feud is going to last. But I think this is something Gunther can actually sink his teeth into, because he's the dominant world champion against a dude who has already said he got to be a monster again to get gold again, if that is what it takes. By the way, if you think about it, and this shout out to Seahawk, which one of these two would you actually want to play in Uno? You already know we have some wild Uno wars anyway. But who would you want to play in Uno between Gunther and CM Punk?
I probably pick Punk because I could talk mad shit to him and he's gonna go back and forth with me.
Yeah, I think that is my answer, only because I don't want to drop a draw 4 and then Gunther would get mad and try to chop the shit out of me, dog. Like I don't want that for my life.
Be a man.
Oh, you just gonna just throw me into the See.
Be a man.
See, you just gonna throw me into the shit. Okay. I see what this is. You're just gonna throw me into the shit. That's cool. That's cool.
See, now you're going with that midlife crisis shit again, all right?
That's cool. You're gonna just throw me to the shit.
You're
gonna throw the celebratoriness in the shits. Look, we was on a good road, dog. We on episode 26. We did a half year of this shit, and here you go trying to throw me to that big Austrian dude and getting fucked up. It's not cool, dude. Not cool.
Shit. Oldberg took that shit. You can take that shit too.
Oldberg tried to make the shit look soft by laughing at it, dog.
Laugh at it then.
I'm gonna laugh.
You gonna have
up. I'm gonna be hunched over. Sound like Bernie Mac in How to Be a Player. I'm a heel. Oh shit. Oh, my chest, my bloody chest. That's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be.
Uno. Listen, this is what you do. You drop the card. Okay. Take the fuck off. Run, motherfucker. Run. You still got your good legs. I got one good knee. That's it.
That's okay.
That's why I said I'm picking Punk. You see what I'm saying? You still in your 30s, dog. I can't do that.
I got 3 more years in them hoes too.
Yeah, so take that chopping in 3 years and keep it moving.
Shut up. Okay. All right. Point is, we're getting CM Punk in a title match at SummerSlam, and personally, I wouldn't be shocked if he won. I wouldn't be shocked because look at who all the titleists are in the company. Cal Mysterio, heel.
Heels.
Gasolina Diesel and Roxanne Perez, heels.
Heel.
The women's world champion, Big Perceiver Caution, heel.
Face.
Well, she a face to us.
Face
she a face to us. Why? Because she's justified.
You know what? Let's be real. Dominic Mysterio's a face too. You fuck what you say.
Yeah, he a face with good doctors, dog. I don't know why AJ up there praying for that man downfall.
So what happened was I got my doctor from the VA write him a note. They write a note for everybody.
Oh,
so, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. WWE champion is a heel who's going through a personality crisis. The US champion is a heel with his own family tree. The tag team champions are the Wyatt Six, and I'm like, I don't know where y'all falling at. So we need a face champion, and we need CM Punk, because CM Punk basically gives you a wide, vast range of people he can face. You get Punk versus Jey Uso, Punk versus Braun Breaker, Punk versus Bronson Reed, Punk versus Penta. Like, that whole main event scene is stacked with people. Like, again, I want better for Gunther. I actually want this title reign to mean something. But you can't tell me you doing him versus CM Punk the second biggest show of the year and thinking that he gonna just walk away with this feud.
Yeah. I mean, he think about it. How many times that man done lost at PLEs. Like he's pretty much the super villain in every every face's moment. Jay Uso, Sami Zayn, trying to think of somebody else. Can't think of nobody else right now, but that's what it's been. And all you motherfuckers thought Goldberg was gonna win. Fuck no. I'm glad he slapped the shit out of him.
Again, the moment we got, I saw the advertisement was Penta versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight. So I was like, oh well, no, well you already gave that away. Sorry, thanks.
What is that for? Is that SummerSlam or not Mania? What is that? I mean, not Mania. I'm sorry about Raw.
No, I don't even think that's for Raw. That's for like a house show.
Oh, okay. I want to see that.
That's for a house show. But I still want to see that match, but nah. Okay. So Raw spent literally the entire 2.5 hours on Monday building for SummerSlam.
They got 3 weeks. They literally got 3 weeks. They've been doing so many PLEs and so many shows till they don't. It's literally they're going from one into another. And I don't know if it's a TKO thing or whatnot, but you remember whatever PLE was in July. Let's say it was in maybe 4th of July weekend or the week after. Then you would literally have at least minimal a month to a month and a half until SummerSlam came. So you had all these buildups. How are you going to? My question to you is: how are you going to have a 2-night PLE a la WrestleMania at SummerSlam for the first time and have 3 weeks to build that shit up? How?
Let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. Let me tell you something.
Nigga. Hey, I'm using that. Don't do that on here.
In the words of Macho Man Randy Savage, I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna go down, bro. I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down like this. They're gonna stockpile every single show they got on television, whether it be the CW, Netflix, or even goddamn USA Network. They're gonna push and push and push all the types of different shit imaginable. That's how you get already a 2 out of 3 triple threat. A 2 out of 3 falls match between Becky and Bailey. Not even Becky and Bailey. See, the Macho Man don't even know what the fuck he's saying sometimes.
I hope your damn throat hurt for talking like that, man. Take them damn shades off and get your life together for this damn show.
It's not going to, brother. No, it's not going to. I'm telling you,
you Lyra. You're gonna need some fucking Mucinex after this goddamn show.
It might be. I might need it. Yeah, I might need it. It's gonna be after 2 out of 3 falls match between Bailey and Lyra Valkyria. You got the rubber match between Lyra and Becky Lynch for the IC title. You already got a triple threat match between Naomi, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley. You already had Jade versus Tiffany Stratton locked up. Yeah. And you already had Cody Rhodes versus John Cena locked up. Yeah. And now you already got another match, a tag team match with Jelly Roll, that Nashville Stallion himself. Yeah. You got that with Randy Orton versus Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. So they got matches already, brother. It's the rest of the thing they got to fill up. And that is the interesting part. Because I don't know what the tag team titles are doing. Don't know. Finn Balor instigating ass is going to do some shady shit.
Listen, because I love you, bro, and your wife's my best friend. I'm about to call her and see what the hell going on with you and going on in that household. Is this move fucking y'all up on something right now? You all right? Blink 2 times if you're okay. Okay.
I'm fine. I am fine.
You need a Ricola or something? Because I know that shit hurt.
No, I don't need a Ricola. I'm fine.
Okay.
Point is, though, no, I'm just saying that they're basically gonna shove it down. They're gonna basically shove it down our throats and basically like, yo, you got 3 weeks to make some shit pop. We've been using all the other PLEs and all the other cards to kind of set up SummerSlam.
But why does that have to be a thing? Because you did the same thing with Evolution, and it did what it was supposed to do and more. But why is that a thing, though? I mean, I'm not complaining. because I like to be wrong. I don't mind being wrong and saying, all right, you proved me wrong. I shouldn't wear, I will enjoy it. But at the same time, like I'm just trying to understand, like it's so much wrestling to like digest. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, it's like we got 3 weeks, right? We got what, 3 Raws,
3
3 SmackDown,
Raws, 3 SmackDown. You got 6 shows.
6 shows to get all that shit together.
Mm-hmm.
And truth be told, a lot of the majority, I kind of see the scheming because you already got Cena and Cody out the way with King of the Ring. You already got Jade and Tiffany out the way with Queen of the
Queen
Ring.
of the Ring. Yep.
You got we don't know. Well, now Seth's gone, so you don't know where Money in the Bank's not gonna be a cash in. Liv's gone, so you don't know what that looks like. So it sounds like for real, if anything, and please, I'm not wishing this on anybody. The injuries that have happened have kind of been a blessing in disguise to try
Turn them
to
off
put
still, but yes.
yes. I don't know. That going back to what you said about the Y6, like I think they're Hill's prophets, and they pretty much had to pull a heel move with Eric Rowan doing dumb shit and winning the match, whereas everybody in the stands was pretty much doing, Montez's. Yeah.
Now my thing is, shout out to my Detroit homies. Like my brother was doing the blade dance. If you think about it,
Fair.
he was doing the blade dance. If you think about it, but no. Again, the fact that we've seen them basically throw some shit together and make shit pop.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to compare this to the long ass build for WrestleMania.
Fair. I'm kind of nervous. I'm being very, very honest. Kind of nervous because I hope they know that I think the thing that bothers me is the TKO deal made money for everybody. That's cool. But like now, like, are they changing the culture of wrestling from a booking standpoint?
Ooh. I mean, if we lost the Jey Uso title reign just to shoehorn a Goldberg retirement match in the middle of
You
summer,
see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
yeah. No, I hear you. I also think that for all intents and purposes, it's like some people ain't gonna make the card. Like, where does Bailey go? Right? What are B Fab and Mi Shin doing? The long back connection.
Listen. You ain't gonna do that Mrs. Redacted Battle Royal.
Oh nah.
You see what I'm saying? I'll call it. You know what I would call it? I would call it the Jazz Battle Royal.
You can do that. Also, somebody gonna be involved with Cardi B. Like Cardi B's hosting, she gonna be doing something.
To be honest with you, I would not be surprised. What did you say earlier about possibly Naomi? Not Naomi, but what did you say earlier? Naomi. No, think about this. So Rhea, Io, Naomi, and Paris, right?
No, that's SummerSlam. I said Stephanie
Is that
versus
SummerSlam?
yeah,
Okay,
Stephanie versus
okay.
potentially Naomi is gonna be the most athletic title match in WWE history in Paris.
No, it's not Stephanie and Naomi and Perry. Is it?
Yeah,
No, that's
Stephanie won the Evolution Battle Royal to win the title shot at Clash of Paris. SummerSlam is a triple threat between Io Sky, Rhea
I
Ripley,
don't
and
think
Naomi.
so. No,
It is.
I don't think. No, I'm saying I don't think Stephanie going after Naomi.
You think they'll do
Gonna go.
Stephanie and Jay?
No. Who was Tiffany Stratton fighting at Paris in Paris? Nobody. She's going to pick Tiffany Stratton.
But she has a title shot. D. She has a title shot for Paris.
That's what I'm saying. They both have titles. She can pick her. She can pick who she wants to, right?
Yeah. No, but wait. I think she's facing the women's world champion. I think that's what that title's for. I think she's picking the women's world champion.
Yeah, I think honestly, she need to fight. It's Tiffany. Tiffany, all the cardio she can get. I'm tired. I'm tired of Tiffy time. It's Tiffy time too late.
All I'm saying is that the women gonna cook, the men we gonna see, and that has been like the main situation all year with WWE, in that the women gonna cook, and the men, buddy, we gonna have to see. Speaking of everybody cooking in their own form or fashion, so the longest wrestling pay-per-view in history,
Bruh.
even longer than Mania 35.
Them motherfuckers gonna go to 2 nights too at a certain point.
For all the slander AEW got for working a baseball stadium, for all in Texas, we said and we knew what was going to happen, that the actual matches would deliver. Swerve, old buddy,
thank you,
Will Ospreay, and the Young Bucks had some sequences out that ass. Hangman Adam Page, aka the main character of AEW, basically had his own little bloodline rules match with Jon Moxley for the AEW World Title.
I'm sorry, you ain't enough money in the world. You stabbed me in my forehead with a fork.
I hope that thing was sanitized. I just hope.
Yeah, it'd be a whole Abdullah the Butcher situation.
Mercedes Moné and Toni Storm did what they was gonna do.
Cooked.
Our very good friend, our very, very good friend, because we are big fans of Athena. Athena won the Casino Gauntlet Battle Royal, which means she can challenge for the AEW Women's World Title. And tonight she stepped to Toni Storm. And Athena being on regular AEW television is a good goddamn thing for everybody.
Yeah, we love it. We love it. We love it.
Also, Toni Storm getting a whole crowd to chant tits is ain't no character like Toni Storm, man. I'm sorry. Ain't no character
she's
like
the
that
first
woman.
female. She's the first female on professional wrestling TV to say motherfucker and call herself a hoe.
Yeah. She is a one-on-one. She's a one-on-one.
I expect anything from her. It's nothing.
I don't shortchange anything that Toni Storm could do, man. I don't think
there's
anything.
Storm Zero the first time, then Storm Zero 3 times in a row. Then Storm Zero off the top rope was insane.
So here's my thing, right? Sometimes AEW don't know when to win. No, they don't know when to end matches. You mean to tell me it takes 4 pile drivers, including one off the top rope?
Bro, you saw how many hidden blades motherfuckers took, and how many hidden blades people took against Will Ospreay?
Duh, I'm telling you, the only protected finisher in that entire company is the one we nailed. It's the only one.
I'm sorry, you're not dropping me on my damn neck 5 times.
Like, including once off the top rope, and that last one came with a kiss of death before you did it.
Hey, bro.
Like, also, Toni be doing some wild things in that ring too. Like that quote unquote tombstone attempt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm on my business. I got nothing.
Yeah. So no, again, for 6 hours, look, AEW did what they needed to do. Dustin Rhodes won the TNT title. We're getting to why Dustin Rhodes won the TNT title. I thought it should have been Kyle Fletcher, because Kyle Fletcher has been kicking all sorts of ass this entire year as a protostar. But I digress, because Dustin been in AEW since the first All In.
Yeah.
The original All In that kind of showed like, okay, wait, I think we can create a whole separate wrestling company.
I think that going leading up to that match, the whole Adam Cole thing kind of pissed me off a little bit. Not in a bad way, but I'm just saying, like, that dude can't catch a break, man. Like,
we'll get to Adam Cole.
Yeah,
Yeah, but here's how this sets up right now, man. Right now, Dustin Rhodes is a Triple Crown champion in his own right, in that he literally has a singles title, a tag team title, and a trios title all at once.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of wild, right? You have MJF now with the Hurt Business, and he is now the owner of the Casino Gauntlet Battle Royal for the men, which means he gets a world title shot at Hangman Page, which, hey, great first feud for Hangman. But at the same time, if I'm the Hurt Business, I'm like, excuse me? Why are we relegated to just having to be the tag champs? Why can't we be the world champion? Why can't we go for that, right? If we have so much idea and faith about Bobby Lashley being a guy, and he is a legend, he's arguably one of the greatest wrestlers, black or not, in history.
Mm-hmm.
We all said that him going to AEW, like, no, this dude is a monster.
I mean, fuck him. Fuck him, Shelton Benjamin, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta give him the same respect.
I'm getting a Shelton. Yeah. I'm getting a Shelton. I'm just laying out Bobby Lashley first, because again, when Bobby Lashley showed up, I was like, oh no, immediately main event picture. And you mean it's up? I mean, they're doing the same shit they were doing in WWE.
I don't know, man, because I feel like AEW
and Shelton himself, and AEW is so crowded, but Shelton Benjamin, you mean to tell me he can shoot? I know you got Okada, and now Okada's the unified champion, but Shelton Benjamin can't be a continental champion. Like, the Hurt Business can't be the faction with all the damn gold running shit, because as you can see, they can beat everybody ass. And it's a believable gimmick in a believable situation. And I'm thinking this the same way with everybody try to fantasy book whenever people leave and go other places, because their minds immediately think, oh, this person can be a world champion. That person can be a world champion. No.
I also
not everybody can be a world champion.
So here's the problem. Here was the problem with AEW in the beginning. They got a lot of their fame. They got a lot of their notoriety on. You remember who was the first person to pop up and pull up in AEW when it was supposed to be just a other company outside WWE? It was Moxley. AEW, the notoriety got predicated off of WWE wrestlers that were released and brought over. Now here's the problem. Years down the line, that's not the formula no more, because everybody that majority per se came to AEW from WWE and then went back. So they did a pretty much a Cody Rhodes. I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna come back. A Drew McIntyre. I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna come back. But I think Tony Khan has realized that it's certain talents that he has to push over. I mean, not saying I agree with it, but it's certain talents that he puts over, and he's making money off of that, like original independent talent. Like I'll say non-WWE for that matter. Hangman is not WWE grown. Well, Ospreay is not WWE grown. Okada is not WWE grown. And those are the bangers for the most part. But if you look at it, if you want to do true booking, like fantasy booking, with the way that match ended, the main event, okay, MJF is going out to Hangman. Cool. What happens when the Hurt Business defends MJF when he has a promo? Swerve and Ospreay. You let Swerve and Ospreay go after the Hurt Business after FTR. That's how you move with that, because that all parties involved.
Yep.
All parties involved.
Yep. My energy is always towards, like, if you think that people can be the thing, then go let them be the thing. And if they can't be the thing, then brother, you can't be mad.
I think they try to let them be the thing, but the people believe too much in themselves to be a thing. Remember, the mantra of AEW in the beginning was, they let us do what we want to do. But here's the problem. Everybody can't do what they want to do. Everybody can't be a John Moxley. Everybody can't be a Mercedes Moné. Everybody can't be an Athena. Everybody can't do that. And when they hit that wall, then what are we doing? That's when Tony Khan said, all right, well, I understand why you couldn't do nothing with your career at the other company. We need to put you in your box, and you can't be bigger than what's in your box. Whereas other people are more creative with it.
So in terms of creativity, we're getting the Cope. I'm sorry, he went back to his full name now. Adam
I'm not doing
Copeland.
this. I'm not doing that.
Adam Copeland and Christian are linking up. They're probably gonna have the eventual match with FCR. Cool. My thing is this. Is how soon is Adam gonna get hurt again? I don't want him to. I'm just asking. Because our boy be doing some crash test dummy shit, dog. He be doing it.
Listen, that's the risk you take when, and I'm talking about Tony Khan per se, or AEW for that matter. That's the risk you take when you bring certain wrestlers back. The only wrestler that came to AEW that pretty much was on some crash test dummy shit, and I kind of enjoyed it, but he actually did his thing and was Danielson. Now Danielson back. So I'm interested, like the next moves. I want to see honestly, I want to see Danielson and Yuta. Yeah, I want to see Danielson.
Especially if Danielson wrestling, that's the whole question. If not, then okay. Well.
I feel like he wouldn't have came back if he couldn't do that. Like I feel like he wouldn't have came back if he couldn't do it. You're gonna see Darby and Moxley. That's gonna be some sick shit. They might wrestle on Mount Everest. I'm so serious. So serious.
I might have to put the alter ego shades back on, but nah.
Yeah, I so with AEW, I hope that they take All In as a segue to try to improve, because prior to this shit, I wasn't watching.
Yeah, well, I'll give you brief cliff notes of Dynamite since it's on. It says it just wrapped. Let's see. Tony Storm cut a promo, like he says, got interrupted by Athena. Okada debuted a new entrance, but he got interrupted by Swerve. I mean, old buddy. Whoops. He got interrupted by old buddy.
That's an interesting one. Okay.
A thing that does not even deal with wrestling. Von Miller apparently is signing with the Commanders. Take that for how you feel. I know what that belt say in the back. I was
about to pull my alter ego out.
I know what that belt say in the back.
No, you know what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm gonna say. That whole team is AARP. Everybody in their 30s and 40s. Next, please.
Yeah. We got a 6-man going on right now between Mox. This appears to be Mox, Hangman, Hobbs, Wheeler Yuta, and apparently
there's a gate.
Oh, and Claudio Castagnoli. Yeah. So we're doing that. So I mean, it's slowly getting so we'll get to see what they do about All Out, but it depends.
When is All Out? September, right?
All Out's in September, yes.
Okay.
Well, let me make sure I get that right, because usually, remember, All In, when it was in England, All Out was literally the very next week.
Okay. You know they got some shit up.
They do. All Out is September 2025 at Scotiabank Arena.
No set date.
No, September 20th, 2025.
Oh, okay. I heard you say 2025.
Yeah. Not 2025. Yeah.
Okay.
A person we wish was gonna be on that card, but it's not, is Adam Cole. Adam Cole, for all intents and purposes, is one of the nicest dudes in pro wrestling.
Absolutely.
For all intents and purposes, Adam Cole is somebody who, if you love Black and Gold NXT, you loved his work in Ring of Honor, New Japan, AEW when it was him and MJF, then you know, like, when this dude is on his game, he is easily one of the top heels in all pro wrestling. No offense or buts about it. And for him to come out Saturday and be as emotional and choked up as he was, and basically feeling like, yo, I might have to like give this up. It sucks because since 2021, all Adam Cole has gone through, and I say September 21 because that is when he debuted in AEW. It has been bad break after bad break after injury after bad break, and it felt like now he was finally getting, you know what I'm saying, in a groove. No injury setbacks, no nothing. Him TSC champion, he was in his world. And so people want to speculate it's concussions. I think Sean Ross Sapp said it was likely dealing with concussions. They want to say that it was that powerbomb spot versus Kyle Fletcher where he basically missed the whole damn edge of the ring. You know what I'm saying? But in totality, man, that's a good dude. That's a good dude who put his body on the line to entertain people. And it absolutely fucking sucks that he can't get to the mountaintop. And you saw the wrestling community just pour out just support for Adam. Because again, like, you've seen it with this dude. You've seen this dude hit that echelon. He is arguably the greatest NXT champion of all time. The Undisputed Era is by far the greatest stable in NXT history. I just think that I want him to do the best. And if he has to hang it up, then I'm going to say thank you. But if not, I hope that this game treats him with grace as he goes through this. Because they said health issues. They didn't necessarily specify. A lot of people said it was concussion. They said health issues. I just want Adam Cole to be good. That's the main thing. Like, not even on some selfish shit like, oh, I want to see him wrestle Hangman, or I want to see him wrestle Okada or wrestle Omega. No. I want Austin Jenkins to be good. Period, point blank.
Adam Cole has been one of my favorite wrestlers since I started watching Ring of Honor. I remember my son, my oldest, Meech. He started watching NXT. He started watching NXT, and he learned about Adam Cole. And then when he saw Adam Cole in AEW, you know, it's pretty much Adam Cole, baby. He's walking around the house, Adam Cole, baby. So I tell this story because I didn't meet Adam Cole when I met Adam Cole. I met Austin Jenkins. I pulled up at a meet and greet for an MCW show, and I paid. My son got straight A's, and I paid to meet Adam Cole. And I took a risk and say, hey, I had extra money just to say, hey, you know, my son got straight A's. Can we record a message? You know, telling my son congratulations. And he said, nah, you ain't got to pay. And so when I recorded it, and mind you, the line was long as hell. When I recorded it, he was so proud to do it. And that's why I said I met Austin. I met the human being. The look on my son's face when he saw that message personally to him meant everything to him. And for him to make that moment for my kid, yeah, you always got a special place over here, bro. Like, I don't play when it comes to my kids. And so I hope you're okay. There's rumors about the concussion, you know, health issues. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you got a hangnail. I hope you're okay. Like, and people gotta realize that with this wrestling shit, it's their livelihood. It ain't like they can go and put the resume in. Not everybody, but go put the resume in, and they can just be an executive of or a CEO of a company. No, like, these dudes pour into this shit. So I'm hoping that, I'm praying that it's not that for him, and I'm hoping he's able to come back. And if not, then honestly, realistically, I'm hoping that it's a situation where he can find a role elsewhere and still make some money. Because again, times are hard for everybody nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have everybody ain't getting the same money as everybody else. So for him, like I'm praying for you, man. Like I hope everything's okay. And listen, I just hope everything's good in the future. And I'm gonna cheer you on for the rest of until I'm not a wrestling fan no more. So
Yeah, that's how we feel about Adam Cole. Before we get out of here, we gotta ask this. I gotta ask you this one question, D. The Street Profits that we spoke about earlier, they lost the tag team titles on Friday to the Wyatts.
mm-hmm.
Was this latest reign a success for you? With
I don't
Montez
know.
and Angelo?
I don't know because I feel like for real, I feel like because the Y6 was coming back, they were trying to find some place to put them, and this was the perfect place to put them. I feel like this was a business decision. Yeah, you had the titles on the Motor City Machine Guns. You had them on DIY before. I think that they elevated. I think the Street Profits elevated the SmackDown titles, tag team titles.
They did, and arguably having the greatest TLC match in history.
Yeah. But here's my issue. It brings another question to me, and I'm gonna ask you this: does WWE need to focus on the tag team division a little bit more?
Yeah, that's on both brands.
Yeah, that's why I asked. I said tag team.
That's on both brands. Like I think both tag team divisions. If you can find a segment to hit all the touch points, right? You got on Raw alone. You got your Judgment Day segment. You got your faction segment with Braun, and Paul, and Seth. You got your Gunther segment. You got CM Punk segment. That's 4 segments already, right? That's arguably 40 minutes of television. Then you got 3 women segments, right? That's another 30 minutes or so. So that's now you're at 70, right? And you basically do 2 hours of TV. So you mean to tell me that you couldn't do more with the tag division? You couldn't do more with American Made, more with the who else is in that damn division? The War Raiders, more with New Day.
Yeah.
Which I think they need to do a swap anyway and get more blood in that tag division on Raw. SmackDown is kind of doing it, but the interchanging parts of Fraxium and the Machine Guns and DIY. Now you got the Wyatts as tag champs and the Profits. Like for all the elevating that Tez and Dawkins did, and this is gonna sound wild, but it's gonna sound about right, and you know it. They could have stretched that out.
Yeah.
They could have stretched out to something. They could have gave the Wyatts a PPV moment, right?
Yeah.
Same way you gave Profits and the entire tag division 30 minutes uninterrupted to cook on SmackDown before Mania. Same thing. What was that? Was that before Mania or after Mania? They got that uninterrupted TLC match.
After it was actually, I think.
Oh yeah, it was after Mania.
I think it was the SmackDown after.
Yeah, you can give that more time. Now, the question is, do I think the Profits reigns was a success? I think it was, with a small caveat. Caveat is not once did they defend them titles on pay-per-view at a PLE.
That's what's going on in my brain. Like you don't give them a big moment. You don't.
They did not get a PLE to defend them belts. They're on TV every week, damn near, which is good. But ain't no blow-off matches on PLE cards, and I know Triple H is booking. It's like you must say on the B shows you get 5, on the main shows that are split 2 nights you get 7 on each. But you could have had the Wyatts versus the Profits at SummerSlam. You got 2 nights for it.
Let me ask you this question. What was probably, I won't say worse because I don't want to use that word very aggressively. What was probably your least favorite match on a Mania card? Both nights. And it's the reason I'm asking this.
It was New Day and War Raiders.
Okay. Do you think if you swap those matches, you put the War Raiders and New Day on SmackDown, or Raw and put that TLC match on Mania, would have been better. Would
I
they?
do,
Mm-hmm.
I do, but I don't think it would got. I also don't think it would have got the same amount of time.
That's fair.
That's the only thing. Like if it got that same amount of time, we having a totally different conversation. Totally different. But I think if not now, when for Tez and Doc to do some solo shit?
Pretty much.
You've elevated the division. You did what the Machine Guns couldn't do. You did what DIY couldn't do. You elevated that division. Now the division is must see on Friday nights.
So if you're going to switch,
Tez,
remember how you
shit.
said, yeah, remember when you, I want you to do that. Remember how you said switch the shit up, like move them around?
Oh,
let's see.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Profits, y'all go to Netflix. New Day, y'all go to SmackDown.
No, I want to see Profits and a New Day on Netflix.
Well, the other thing that I saw, and you know, I ain't gonna give too much credence to it, is that photo that Ron Killings took. Not the one we said he had a vagina on his timeline. That's not the
Virginia.
Yeah, that Virginia on his timeline. That's not the one I'm referring to. I'm referring to the photo of him, the Profits, Carmelo. Now, again, it's just a picture. But again, I ain't seen Miz in about a month or so. I'm just saying.
Miz in Hollywood doing his part-time job.
Again, hell, Miz should have been Johnny Cage in his Mortal Kombat movie. If you keeping it a bean.
I don't know. Dude, did they cast it? Here,
I mean, Carl Urban is cool with Miz.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a perfect
yeah. I want you.
He's a perfect can for that, but no.
I want you.
And again, we ain't even being haters about it. I just think that you can flip it, but also, I mean, there's so much you can do with the Profits tag division or not. We just want more. I think we are a podcast that definitely wants more for black talent. Obviously,
Absolutely.
Black talent in our phase, but at the same time, we know we got common sense too. Now, you know who don't got common sense, but we need our good friend IC to come in and set shit straight. Hey. It's time for Hate of the Week, man. Our favorite segment where we get some shit off our chest. Last week, the airlines got the brunt of me and D's vitriol, if you will, because look, man, I got a plane that was contaminated and I couldn't fly for 4 hours. And then D spoke for the spirit of my wife because she got hemmed up by American Airlines,
mm-hmm.
to which she was delayed not 1 day, 2 days getting back home. So I am going to keep it real simple. I'm going to merely pull this up because one, Edward Pollard of the Houston City Council, I'm not set at him. I am more thankful for something he did. So, because he put in the work, he enacted a law in Houston to where clubs are now required to post dress codes after city officials were denied entry over wearing some Jordans. Now, D, how many clubs have you gone to in your lifetime? Countless, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it say countless? We don't need an exact number. Just countless. How often have you gone to a spot like a nightclub or whatever, a lounge or whatever, and you felt like the dress code for that motherfucker was dashiki and ties?
You gotta remember, like at some point, like a lot of people when I was 21, like they were asking for blazers, button down, damn near a tie, like all of that. So
I remember the paralegal era. There are photos on indamix.com of me in the paralegal era.
Absolutely.
With a big belt buckle on top of that.
Yes. So
I remember the paralegal.
Yes. So yes. To answer your question.
What I'm saying is that there are certain blocks in a lot of cities in this country that ain't serving black patrons whatsoever just because they got J's on their feet or they got the wrong type of collared shirt, right? This is not a turkey leg cut situation where people are coming in bonnets and t-shirts and thongs out, nothing like that. This is not what this is. This is me being very proud that, like, yo, if you want to do don't do no undercover sneaky racist shit in denying black patrons or anybody a chance to just enjoy an establishment just because you want a certain look, in air quotes, an appearance. This is basically saying, like, yo, be up on it. If that's how you feel, stand on it. Don't hide. Don't be sneaky. Don't try to be exclusive with the shit. If you feel the way you feel, fuck it. Say it. So now we got dress codes posted so you know what you got to wear to get in these spots. Cool. So again, I salute Edward Pollard, Esquire, Houston City Council member, for getting this law passed. And for them districts, and they know the districts they are in Houston, in any type of municipality USA, you might hate it a week. Why? Because you've been on that bullshit for too damn long. Too damn long, trying to deny people, just people who want to spend money in your establishment, and you hating because of what they got on their feet. I'm sorry, you got a foot fetish? Like, what the fuck you need to look at my feet for? I'm coming in here to spend money, drink, and mingle with women folk and my homies. That is it, and that is all. Floor is yours, D.
Okay, all right. First of all, I'm not wearing my J's in the club because I don't want nobody stepping on my feet.
Me either.
Yeah. So first off, I got 2 haters of the week this week. So I'm gonna keep the first one slight. So my partner in crime over here, he tweets a lot from our account, from our 2DopeMarks Twitter account, and he made a post with Soul Ruka, with Charlotte Flair, and calling, referring to Soul Ruka as the Black Queen, which she is. But then, I still see the account too. I still monitor the account too, and I just watch certain people, comment. I ain't gonna go into specifics, name no names, but ultimately, folks were alluding to Soul Ruka not being a Black queen because she was mixed. Let's be clear on something, folks. There's nobody on this fucking planet who is a gatekeeper on who's Black and who's not at all. Everybody got a little something in them. Everybody got some shit in them. Regardless of the circumstance, you can be Black as soot and be 2.5% Saudi Arabian or 6.2% Russian. Who gives a fuck? Stop gatekeeping who's Black and who's not. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So my second hater of the week is the alleged star of Saturday Night's Main Event, because he goes on to say, I didn't like you cutting my mic when I was trying to give my speech. They wouldn't do that for Taker. Bruh, you ain't Taker. You're not. You cannot have a Taker match if Taker was your man. If he was yours.
You thought he was Kobe?
Right.
You thought he was Kobe out here?
Well, like, what are you
like that?
Like, what are you doing? And let's be real, and from a business standpoint, for all the wrestling fans out there, and for all the people that watch this TV, period, that shit's on NBC. I don't give a fuck if it's Dateline. I don't give a fuck if it's Saturday Night Live. When it's time to get the fuck off the TV, it's time to get the fuck off the TV. You're lucky you got your longest match possible, and you're lucky they gave you the goddamn time to actually show off a little bit. You only got one shoulder. You had a Walmart knee brace on, and you got another talk shit. Be grateful that they allowed you to do that, because they have some people out here, some talent that deserve what you got and did not get it. So shut the fuck up. Enjoy your son at Colorado. I hope he wins a game or 2 or 3 or 4, and keep it moving. That was my hit of the week.
See, keep it nice, simple, and brief.
Mm-hmm.
I had a blast, by the way, because that was a lot of people I had to hit with the "you don't get the show" because you don't get the show. You don't get the show. You don't get what we put down. That's fine. You look,
Nah, I don't.
We had a banger tweet on SmackDown.
That
It's
bitch
cool.
cooked.
We have them.
Listen,
we have
listen. I was up until the middle of the night responding to motherfuckers like, yeah, don't
we
do
have
it.
them.
Walk away peacefully.
Walk away peacefully. Again, shout out to, by the way, shout out to all the black women at Evolution from last Sunday. Kalani Jordan with the Kofi Kingston return the ring spot.
That was dope. That was dope.
Saying? Again, Bianca, Jade, Naomi, no holds barred match. All participants. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Trish Stratus. Elite Horchata. Elite Horchata since 1999. Elite Horchata. Horchata.
Ain't that the little the Christmas drink with the liquor in it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. So yeah, no. Again, salute to everybody that went out, had some fun with pro wrestling this weekend. Everybody from the media in Dallas, Arlington, Atlanta, even Birmingham. You know what I'm saying, y'all did y'all thing this week. Y'all did y'all thing, bringing us content, bringing us laughs, and then some. We appreciate it. We appreciate it tenfold. You know what I'm saying? Because again, all this is about is showing love. And hell, we'll be doing this. We'll do the same thing next week for Ashe, because it's their 10th show. And their show is loaded. You know what I'm saying? So we got some things cooking up, some things we're working on. But for that much, man, we are signing off, because that is this week's episode of 2DopeMarks. Comes to you live typically on a Thursday, but when life shit happens, you know we're gonna make announcements and we're gonna come through you probably a day early. And guess what? Judging by our calendar, this might be a Wednesday pod for the next few weeks. All intents and purposes. It might be a Wednesday pod the next few weeks. You know what I'm saying? So we'll let you know, keep everything posted on that. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, but not really on Twitter because I just be chipping in sometimes. But follow 2DopeMarks on Twitter, Instagram at 2DopeMarks. Follow us on Facebook, 2DopeMarks group. Cop the merch. Cop the merch. We are literally handling the earth right now. We got t-shirts celebrating Black women's wrestling, celebrating our favorite feud in Braid of Our Lives, the 10 wrestling commandments that will not tolerate no musty folks. You know what I'm saying? The 2DopeMarks logo. Because why? We do one thing around these parts. We celebrate Gold Grill Pro Wrestling. Yeah. You can follow D. Well, I mean, if you feel like following D, because he ain't really the most approachable person sometimes on social media. But hey,
what you mean? I'm nice in real life, though.
That's the thing. Like, D is liable to talk to you in real life because D knows what life was like before the internet, and he actually knows how to have some goddamn sense. So you can follow D at No One Like D.
You've been on one tonight, bro.
You can follow him. You know what I'm saying? Again, like, rate, comment. Link to the merch will be in the description on all parties. You can find us on all your favorite DSPs. Typically on Fridays, but we might be dropping this early a little bit on Thursday. So yeah, that's that. And D, before we get out of here and wrap up, because we have, let's see, 2 more episodes in July, then August, and then we got a big announcement to close out August. Say something nice to the people.
Jalen Hurts is not the number 1 quarterback in the league. He's number 2. He's a winner. He's one on every level. The rest of the people that are in front of him, outside of Patrick Mahomes, didn't do what he did. Respect my quarterback.
I'll know what? No, I'll piggyback off that right quick fast. Here's my say something nice for the people involving Jalen Hurts. You can't deny a dude who is, as D said, one on every level. He's a national championship winning quarterback. Finished top 2 for the Heisman Trophy. Every single time since he's been a starting quarterback in the National Football League, the team is either gone to Tampa Bay in the wild card round or gone to Super Bowl. If you care more about your quarterback putting up fantasy football stats through the air, that's you and that's your preference. But last I checked, the last quarterback that put up fantasy football numbers last season and got his wide receiver a triple crown and a big-ass contract watched the playoffs at home. There's a big 4 quarterbacks in the NFL. I'll grant you that. It's Mahomes, it's Burrow, it's Lamar, it's Josh Raheem Allen. Number 5 is Jalen Hurts. And I only say number 5 is because if he gets to another Super Bowl, that order gonna change up real goddamn quick.
Here's the difference.
Oh, I'm sorry. And out of that 4, that 5th one I just named, he getting a ring on Friday.
Yeah. Here's the difference. All 3 of the top, the 2 of the top 4 that you named are league MVPs. My quarterback's a Super Bowl MVP.
There's a strong distinction in that. Strong distinction in that. So yeah, man. That's it. That's it. Look, come September, you know this is gonna be halfway Eagles talking shit halfway in the pod. So we're warning you now.
Mm-hmm.
We're warning you now. But yeah, that's D. I'm Brando. And again, in honor of Naomi, we got to break out the good Sachi, the good titles, because we proceeded with caution and we did it on Beyonce weekend. Take us home, D.